I'm James, I'm co-founder of Sounder Golf. Just wanted to give you a little update about our new golf ball. We've done a lot of work over the last year and a half. We know that we're quite pleased with our first ball. We know that a lot of people liked it. We sold through them all, which was a big relief. But we wanted to keep striving to get better and to try and provide a better ball. So we've done lots and lots of testing. So this is our launch monitor that we use we use this launch monitor for all sorts of things really. It's the gospel when it comes to accuracy. As you can see, the image is so clear. There's no assumptions, there's no measurements. It's the system that we use to calibrate our sims at Urban Golf. It's the system that we've always used to test sims. We've taken it to all sorts of laboratories and places and tested it outdoors to make sure it's completely accurate. And it is, so it's the one that we use for testing balls. The basic testing that we do is we do a load of drivers. So for me, a good set of data with a driver is 12 to 15 censored shots. If I try and do more than that, end up feeling a bit dead on the mat. And then so we do the driver, and then we do 6-iron, 9-iron, and then we do like a sort of 56-degree wedge with a full shot and with a sort of 60-yard shot. The other thing we do when we're testing balls is we cut them open to see what's going on the inside. You can see that our ball is a 3-piece ball. It's a urethane cover, and then 2 ball layers, a layer just inside the cover, and then a core. But the thing that we look for is, are the layers even? So there's a nice even width to the layers, and is the core of the ball centered? And that, if it wasn't centered, that would affect how true the ball would fly. We do this with multiple balls. We're really impressed with our new ball because it is really consistent, really well manufactured, brilliant factory. One of the most modern factories there is that's producing this ball. So we're very, very pleased with how this looks. And one of the things that really counts with a ball is that all the balls are consistent. You'd be amazed how much balls can vary based on manufacturing tolerances. And the best test to do to figure out whether a ball is really good quality, and the first thing that I do when we get different balls in for testing from different factories, is the first thing I do is test the weights. So the maximum under the rules of golf is 45.9 grams, and believe it or not, a golf ball would go further. This is a weird bit of physics. A golf ball would go further the heavier it got, all the way up to about 80 grams. So at 80 grams, that would start to tail off. But so the maximum weight under the rules is 45.9 grams. Now, I mean, when a factory, whoever it is manufacturing balls, it's pretty risky to manufacture balls absolutely up to that 45.9. So you'll usually find that the best balls might be somewhere, good ones would probably be somewhere around 45.5, really good gets up to 45.6. So you've got how close is the ball to the maximum weight is a big thing, but then also how consistent are the balls. If you take 5 dozen balls and you weighed them all, what would the low point and the high point be? So a few of the things that we've improved on: durability, we said, but also we've tried to improve on the stability of ball flight in the wind. So one of the things that we were finding with the old ball is that there was a bit of a balance to be found really with giving the ball a really soft feel, but making sure it performs in the wind as well. And one of the things that I was quite conscious of is that actually a lot of the balls that the vast majority of golfers are playing are not that good if you've got quite sort of normal ball speeds, so not Tour Pro ball speeds. A lot of the premium balls have become very hard, and actually for a normal kind of golfer, even if you're a good player and you're not quite getting up into the 170s and the 180s, probably not getting the most out of the tour balls. So that was one of the reasons that we made it softer and we made it slightly higher spinning, but did find that it wasn't, it was in the wind. Sometimes the ball could just get away from you a little bit, a little bit too much spin gets a little bit more affected by the wind. So we've worked hard on that. We've basically we tested loads of iterations of this ball, and we tested loads of different covers. and we just tried to get to the point where it was as soft as it could be while still being really stable in the wind, and we're quite pleased with where we've got it to.